Welcome to the Fort Myers Beach Good Neighbor Podcast. No shade, just sunshine, drama-free, positive vibes only. Each episode, we bring you closer to the neighbors, local legends, and businesses that support the local community and make Fort Myers Beach the slice of paradise we all love. We want to send out some island love to State Insurance USA, Snug Harbor, Nervous Nellies, and the Alex King Group. They're the good neighbors and businesses that allow us to share the soul of our community with every listener. Pull up a beach chair, grab a drink, and let's meet the people who make this island feel like home. Here's your host, Cabo Jim Scheller.
All right, welcome Fort Myers Beach good neighbors to another episode. We're at Snug Harbor here in the Bay again with Jason, and we're talking off-season. We're going to say slow season, but off-season, right?
Off-season, yeah, absolutely, yes.
So how does the atmosphere here change?
Well, definitely, there's a lot less people,
right?
You know what I mean? So a lot less people around, we've got plenty of room for large parties, so plenty of room. We've got seating out on the dock,
right,
that's available. Seating underneath, it is a little bit warmer. So,
some people like the sun, some people don't.
Yep, some do. So, we've got plenty of seating underneath. With the rainy season, it can get a little complicated.
Right.
So, but yeah, most of the time you just get a little storm that bushes over.
Right.
I like to say we're in the Back Bay bubble back here.
I know, because it stays over on that side and it doesn't come over here.
Yeah, it stays on that side.
Yeah.
But yeah, it rains for a few minutes and then usually passes over. Nice breeze comes through, and then you can enjoy the rest of the evening.
There we go. We usually get a good sunset right after
absolutely.
that, too, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
If not a rainbow, right?
Yes.
Something happening
absolutely.
there. So why is the season, the off season, a great time for locals to come out and visit?
Well, like I said, there's a lot more room.
Right.
There's no wait. You know what I mean? You can pretty much walk in, sit right down, get into a table. We have a chance to run some maybe specials that are a little easier to execute in the off season when we have a little more time. So we try to bring back some of those older specials that we ran back in the day. A few weeks ago, we brought back the Coquille St. Jacques. So we ran that for the last week. But yeah, bringing back some of those old favorites that people like.
So it's a good time for the locals to come out because they get to try those things that during season you're sometimes too busy to
right.
prepare.
That it's just it just gets too complicated to push during season. Yeah.
So why is this a little bit different than season for the menu? I mean, obviously you get to try new things, but are there certain things that are on the menu as far as fish are concerned in seasonality?
We usually are able to get in a pretty consistent supply of fresh fish. Yeah. Right now, we've got the tilefish going on. We still get a lot of porgy in. Red snapper is going to be coming in all the time. But yeah, we just we're able to really get a kind of pick of the litter whenever the boats come in. We put on a Facebook post a few weeks back when the boats came in.
Right.
We unloaded like 4,000 pounds of fish.
Wow.
We sell that off as well, but then we also handpick some of that fish that comes in. So we're able to handpick the barracuda that comes in, so we were able to grab a couple barracuda. There's some blackfin tuna that comes in. So we grab a couple of those. So we're just able to really just get the pick of the litter on what comes in. We're lucky like that.
Yeah, I've had some of that barracuda. Very good.
Yes.
Frizzer did a great job with it. But you do have your own boats, which a lot of people don't know, right?
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Nick has the docks right over the beach there. As you come over on the first bridge, right before on the right is our fish house. So, we get weekly deliveries there. And then unload the boats. And like I said, we between us, SOBs and Wahoo, we're able to kind of skim off the top and take the really nice stuff and sell the rest off.
Why not, right?
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
the way it works.
Yeah.
So are there certain dishes or types of seafood that are more popular with the people?
You know what? Grouper snapper. I mean, a grouper snapper. And then I tell everybody whenever they come in to look at that special menu, because that's going to be the stuff that we get right off the boat, like super fresh, super, seat at table.
Yep.
It's right there. And that's really what I recommend going for.
Nice, nice. And you mentioned local. So
Yeah.
I think you are one of the few places on the beach that actually sell the pink shrimp from Erickson Jensen.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, we grab from them like 2 to 3 times a week. It's really easy to. You
Right,
can just
right.
drive right over the bridge and go grab a bucket of or not a bucket but a big bag. We get just a big bag of 25 pounds to 50 pounds of just unsorted peel and eat Gulf pinks, and then we boil them up and sell them to you guys.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
absolutely.
Personal favorites for you as far as seafood on the menu?
Probably.
You probably have something that's not on the menu.
Yeah, you know what though? I mean, I really like the grouper gourmet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just really good fresh grouper, and then we do a crab mix on the top and put a sauce over the top of it, the beer blanc sauce. That's just amazing. So yeah, it's really good and super popular in season. You know, you sell 50 to 60 of those things, and people love it. And then a good margarita with some El Mayor tequila, and a little floater Grand Marnier on the top to chase it down, and you're in paradise. You know?
I love that. I love that. You gotta have the combo, and it
sure.
is. You know, I'll go off record and say it is National Tequila today.
Is it?
Yeah,
Nice.
today. So
All right.
today,
well,
yes.
perfect.
So we got to celebrate. We
Yes,
gotta do that.
absolutely. Absolutely.
So one of the other things, I mean, it's tough, number one, to keep people working, but to keep them motivated during off season. Are there certain things you do? I mean, obviously you work with a smaller staff during the slower season, correct?
Yeah, we try to, we're still able to find a lot of hours for these guys and a lot of stuff for them to do, because we end up really just trying to focus on a lot of maintenance in the off season.
Yeah.
So giving them things to do, giving them things to cleaning the building, painting stuff, taking care of that, just all kinds of stuff. But yeah, we've got a really good staff. But it's like any time where it gets rough for these next couple months, So
But there's stuff to do, right?
yeah,
Exactly.
absolutely. But that's why we need all our locals to come out and support us down here and come out and see us and hang out. We still have, every Sunday we still have the Bayside Park series going on. So 4 to 7, we've got a band there every week.
And you've got local Wednesdays, right?
We still have local Wednesdays running out for one more Wednesday. We've got one more Wednesday going, and then we're going to take about a 2-month break. And then the first week of October, we'll start back up with the local Wednesdays again. But we've got a really good guy coming in. We've got Vic coming in. He's an awesome local musician, so he'll be here on Wednesday.
Nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
So again, getting back to supporting local businesses during this time. I mean, it's a great time to get out and enjoy. You're not waiting. You're not within the crowds. You're getting great service.
Yep,
great
absolutely.
food. You get to try some new things.
Yes.
So ideal time to come on out and check things out for the locals.
Man, I'll tell you what. Anytime's a great time.
Yep.
Anytime is really a great time. There's no wait, pretty much any time. But I mean, if you want to get down here, I mean, for the best time, it is going to be right at around sunset.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So come down at like 7 o'clock, sit down, have a few drinks, have a beautiful dinner, sit out on the dock, and then go out to the pier out back and take some pictures down at the end. It's a great spot.
Right.
Yeah,
because the sun setting's back here. It's back on the bay now,
Yes,
isn't it? This time of year.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's gorgeous back there. Absolutely gorgeous. And keep an eye on our Facebook page, because we love to post those beautiful sunsets and stuff that's going on over there. So yeah, just keep an eye on our Facebook page, follow it. We post all those specials there daily. And then any activities that we have coming up, we post on there. Tomorrow is going to be Mullet Fest.
Yep.
So we've got Mullet Fest going on tomorrow. So come down,
have things happening.
come down, have a good time.
To see the dolphins are out there. I think some babies were back there the other day.
Man,
right?
I'll tell you, it was crazy. Last maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, I was out there busting a table, and I just heard something splash, and I looked out. A dolphin came out of the water, probably like 5 or 6 feet, almost like you would see at
Full Breach, right? The SeaWorld, right?
Yeah, just right at SeaWorld. And he went about 5 times, just went boom, boom, like 5 times. Everybody just immediately, heads turned. I've never seen anything like that. I've seen them come just up a little bit and come up for a breath, but this sucker came out of the water like 5 feet, like 5 times in a row.
Wow.
It was a really awesome sight, but of course I was so enthralled in it. I didn't
get the camera out.
No,
right?
didn't get the camera,
right?
didn't do anything. I lived in the moment.
It stays in your head. There you
yes,
go. That's what it is.
It definitely would. Yeah.
All right. So to wrap things up, I'm going to hit you with one question.
Okay.
Finish this sentence. There is no better place to enjoy slow season on Fort Myers Beach because. Right?
Well, I mean, because the streets are clean. They're empty.
But why come here? Right?
Well, why
not?
I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, the only thing that I'm kind of disappointed with is that we don't have more places on the beach to eat and on the bay to enjoy. You know what I mean? There's a select few that you can go to, and that's what brings the people here are those beautiful sunsets, looks like we're starting to make some steps in the right direction with hopefully getting the pier back and that. I think
another year, they're saying,
But I think that'll bring a lot of people back and that. So that's what I'm looking forward to is some progress made and getting more people down here.
Exactly. Well, come on out.
Absolutely.
Pay a visit to Snug and have some fresh fish and tequila.
Absolutely. And not in that order. Maybe tequila and fish.
Tequila, fish, and then more tequila.
And then more tequila afterwards. That way.
I love your thinking. Perfect.
Awesome.
Well, Jason, it's been a pleasure.
It always is.
And we'll see you at the bar here soon.
All right.
Thanks for tuning into the Fort Myers Beach Good Neighbor podcast. No shade, just sunshine, drama-free, positive vibes only. If you loved what you heard, share it with a friend and keep the good vibes going. Until next time, remember to cabo until you wabo and keep being a good neighbor. Also, to nominate your favorite neighbors, local legends, heroes, or local businesses to be on the show, go to FMBGoodNeighbor.com. That's FMBGoodNeighbor.com or call 239-427-4100. We want to send out some island love to State Insurance USA, Snug Harbor, Nervous Nellies, and the Alex King Group. They're the good neighbors and businesses that allow us to share the soul of our community with every listener. Here's to celebrating all that makes Fort Myers Beach the slice of paradise we all love.